in front of a loud but unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. Steve, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Rajai Davis heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Hit hard to short. Seager is up with it, throws in time, and that's out number one.
In the second spot tonight.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as they'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Pedroia. The second for one. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play. With that, it's time to check out the hometown Yankees. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Psycho?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's park, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Glove by Cabrera. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Into the box, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number two.
Batting third.
Carlos Gonzalez gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. After one, no score. David Ortiz makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Kershaw comes set. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits haven't threatened to score a first run of the night.
Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead. In is Christian Yelich. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Jose Iglesias steps in now.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Runner goes for second. Hit hard to the right side. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. Yadier Molina will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
And there he goes towards second. Into the seats, 0-1. He's running again. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Miguel Cabrera will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Around third and being waved on home.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Coming to the plate again, David Ortiz, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. On now to the bottom of the second. Adrian Gonzalez will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Chris Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner or this guy will bury you.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Luke Gregerson is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Nolan Arenado strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Center fielder
Christian Yelich strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He singled his last time up. Hot shot to third. Pedroia back to Adrian, and it's a double play.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run scoring.
Yadier Molina stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Dustin Pedroia will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Arenado is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the third.
catcher Matt.
Ready now, Matt Wieters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Chopped foul wide of first. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Oh, what a play.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Verlander sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander. Josh Harrison is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as this lead got even wider.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
The
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock on the run. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. The relay, the tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. David Ortiz will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Pollock. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
batter, number 20.
And these guys already have 3 home runs in the game, and he's making a bid for number 4 here. And he didn't miss that one by all that much.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Now batting,
Yasiel Puig steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. A.J. Pollock will stand in to begin their half, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is there. Oh, no, it drops.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. He's around third, not done yet.
And he is in there.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Corey Seager will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He'll just keep adding and subtracting speed on his pitches. That's how the good ones do it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
now batting,
Striding into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there's a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Jeez. Finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. Now here's a swing, and Adrian sends a high fly ball deep to right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Christian Yelich heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit hard to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. And somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Runners off for second. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Markakis is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
Now batting,
Josh Harrison digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Pollock ranging back, still going back, and the run is in to score from third.
Around third and being waved on home.
And he will beat the tag of Wieters safe at the plate.
Well, there's been plenty of offense to go around here, but this guy's certainly been one of the key contributors. Give him 2 more RBIs there. That's now 5 for the game. This offensive explosion continues.
Miguel Cabrera ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are in front, 12-1. Chris Davis
They'll stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Verlander's ready. Here's the 0-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Kyle Seager is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
The batter, number 19.
All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. It's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Ground ball left side. Iglesias is up with it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look. Joe Smith will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. David Ortiz will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
Designated hitter.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz as they just continue to pour it on here.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Nolan Arenado will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and here's one hit high and deep to left field. And they're going to wind up with back-to-back shots here as this ball is long gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game as the blowout continues.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Yasiel Puig will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Pollock going back on it at the track. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The shortstop,
I think he might have gotten into that home run trot a little early. Now, off the bat, I think he thought that this was out of here, but winds up just shy of the wall out there in dead center field.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the 6th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Verlander into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that has to be a huge disappointment for that guy right there. He made yet another great pitch, but this is going to wind up as an infield single, and it's going to take away the no-hitter along with it.
Nick Markakis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Verlander just to the right of the mound. 1 out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Corey Seager.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Another example there of the guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
And that we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of at this point.
And the run will score all the way from first. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs. Back here in the Bronx, This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Keone Kela will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Kela.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Rajay Davis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. Well, the first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Squared that one up just a little late. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Here's Davis now being waved home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Miguel Cabrera will stand in. He flew out his last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit sharply toward the right side. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
David Ortiz will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A runner on first with 2 away. Bullet back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. Nolan Arenado gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
This is skied out toward right. Markakis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays will settle for... Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
The left fielder, number 2,
Chris Davis is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Kyle Seager will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Molina has a play, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Yasiel Puig comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Grounded foul. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. The 0-1 on its way. Over to his left is Markakis, but this will find the seats out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now in the box, Christian Yelich. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Fastball called for strike 2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis on the run, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Dustin Pedroia will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, 1 away.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Now to the plate, Matt Wieters. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Pitch popped straight up. Verlander just to the left of the mound. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Barehanded on the hop.
Well, I've got to think this is a lack of communication right here. I don't know if he heard an "I got it" or what, but this should be an easy pop out. Instead, he doesn't even get leather on it.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Verlander pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
First delivery to him on the way. A.J. Pollock is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. And as you can see, out of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from right here in the Big Apple. Yadier Molina comes forward for another shot after being robbed of a hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it was an absolute showstopper. All you can do is get back up there and try to hit the ball hard once again.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hard hit towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Rajai Davis steps in looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. On the move again from first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder if he's not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through, a base hit. And a relay to the plate. A tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score.
Here's a situation where any run you can get to add on to your lead, it's an important one. But this never really had much of a chance of panning out as they tag him out at the plate easily.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 36.
A three-run shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. As this lead got even wider, Will Harris will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. And that's in there, base hit. Ortiz is on his way to second. The relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 20.
Nolan Arenado will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ballgame as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And now after the one-out double, time is called here as we'll get a pinch runner out there at second base. And the runner's breaking for third. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Yasiel Puig steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. On to first, and they get the double play. So they score 4 times on 6 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Carlos Gonzalez will come forward now trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Yelich on the move. Oh, and he botches it. And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. And he's not stopping. He's trying for it all.
Oh, those are fun to watch, especially sitting up here. We had a great view of this one, and you could see it developing pretty much right from the moment he touched first base. He's able to make it all the way around to score on the inside the park home run. Somebody get that guy some oxygen.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Here's Chris Davis now. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. 1 away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Kyle Seager. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now a swing and a ground ball, gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Dustin Pedroia will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a swing now by Pedroia as he sends this one in the air to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And these new wild card series are tough. You hate to have everything you worked for disappear over the course of 9 innings, but it's a great victory for these guys, and they take care of business on the road, and they're moving on.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
And you know, a cycle is about the equivalent of a no-hitter for a pitcher. One of the rarest things you can do on a baseball field.